first, okay, so this is day 2, and first I did a script to move the cubes about. So I'm going to go there and zoom in. Now everything is highlighted so you can see what's going on. But last night, rather than this morning, let me just change the plane because it's way too dark to actually see. I'm going to just go with something simpler, like let me check for free. So I've been using ground sand instead of this floor that I just added, which is why everything was working with that. Let me just do this, hide this, and I'm just gonna run it again so you can see now with the ground floor it doesn't look as fancy, but you should be able to see my animations better. So I'm gonna animate, and this is supposed to be a spiral that goes up but also comes back down. What happens is that the height is a bit too negligible, so what you get is a rearranging sequence, which I actually really like a lot. So from the camera view it looks like this. It is kind of fancy. I'm using a 35 lens instead of a 75, so it's a bit further away, but I think it looks pretty nice. Okay, so this is what I did around last night in the AM hours, and today I did a simpler modification. So what I did was I just cleaned up this file with all the functions being moved to this file to clear the scene, to build the floor, to build walls. This is something that I just made today. I had the add image as plain add-on enabled, and now I have these images from Unsplash and I put them in this directory. The key here is that I changed X and Y, so now I have an X wall and a Y wall, and I also renamed them, which is kind of nice. I need to place them properly and do like actual image considerations because right now it doesn't look too good, but I like that I have these planes as background now, and I've changed the bottom floor to be this cowhide thing because it looks a lot more cinematic, but I need to fix the lighting problem we have here. So once you fix this, you can see it's very cinematic. I just need to find a way to light up the scene better, and I still have the lights around, so they are shining. They're just not shining very brightly because compared to everything else here, I want to do like a sort of dark moody scene with glass lighting up. That would be very nice. So see this material black thing? Next thing I'm going to do is probably to change this to something like, yeah, something like, you know, gray and purple slightly, probably. Yeah, something like this. And probably make it a little bit more transparent. I don't know how that's gonna work out though, because making them see-through is a work in progress, but at least I can play around with these another time. Right now, I have found that you need to have the materials that you want saved in here, otherwise you cannot like summon them in the script. So I do need to save this .blend file. Like I need to import these from Polygon each time. This one's from Unsplash, and this are materials that I made. And another thing that I learned is that sometimes when you want to do like importing helper scripts, you need this thing in front to make sure that they can find your helper module. Otherwise, it'll just get like module import errors. Okay. So anything else that I was doing today that I want to talk about? Not really. I have also learned how to properly render things. This is not going to be a very pretty image because of the placement of everything. My camera possibly needs to like go closer. So I can just adjust the focal length to get a nice image, and I can get rid of depth of field. I don't know, I feel like depth of field is nice, but also like I don't want it too strong. So yeah, maybe something like 23. Yeah. So I'm going to take this and I want to move my camera a bit. So, oh God. Like this is not the thing I want to change right now. So usually if I'm locked to the view, I should be able to move, but I don't know. Camera to viewport, and then ta-da! I should be able to zoom in a little bit. Yeah. So if I let it keep going now, it looks kind of good, doesn't it? Kind of feels like I need to go closer and then zoom out a little bit. Yeah, something like this. And I need to adjust. This was supposed to be like a short check-in, but I'm just going to do some adjustments before I, yeah, this is cube. These are all yellow cubes. I want darker black cubes. Yeah, the difficulty in, okay, I found a black cube. So I'm just gonna go check the materials that we have over here. And I'm going to make it a little bit more metallic maybe. I just want a surface that is brighter, but I don't really know how to do that. Okay, so coat maybe, wait, oh, wait, let me play with this a little bit. I don't know, it's not really doing anything. Sheen. Okay, so that is one option. Give it a bit of a sheen and increase the roughness a little bit. Thing is, I want them to be black, but like the floor is too black. So maybe something like line art, because I think what you can do is you could do something like freestyle. Or maybe what I want is something like emission, and I want the color to be like just something bluish, maybe purplish. Yeah, purplish. Then strength, oh god. Okay, this makes them glow a little bit. I don't want it to be too much of a color, but I do want it to be like, I want it to be a darker color, but I want them to glow a little bit. Yeah, this is like a little bit. But this should be like, if I darken it a bit more and just go for like a little bit of a glow effect. Not sure if this is what I want, but at least they're more distinctive now. So if I let them play, yeah, it looks like a bit of rearranging. It looks very cute to me. Okay, so I'm gonna render it now, and I found that rendering is what's this? Oh, okay. No, I think this is fine. Render engine is cycles. I want to do GPU compute. Hopefully that would, like, I'm gonna check freestyle, but I'm not gonna go mess with that right now. So I'm going to do producing here, and I have this render folder, and within the render folder I'm going to make a new folder, and it's going to be called spinning rearrangement. I want to do it with the night sky, so accept this, accept. But yeah, so if we have the sky here, I need to move my camera elsewhere, and I need to basically shift myself away, which works somewhat well. I should probably like do this then. Yep. So this is a weird angle, but I think it would be kind of nice to look like here and then be like, oh, no, wait, this is dumb. No. So I always forget to shift before I click to the correct position, but this should be, like, I wanted to do the night sky. I still really do, but it is kind of a bit of a trial to get into like the best position to view these things. Perhaps this way. Like, you should do a rule of thirds, right? So I think I changed my focal length a bit to adjust to this. Like, I need to go find my camera, and then I should be able to find the correct focal length stuff. Yes, okay. So I like 35. And then I'm just gonna go in a lot more, which is what people do. Okay, so I'm gonna go in a lot more. I don't think, like, I wanna shift down, shift up, go in, go here. Yeah, I just want to like have a bit of sky view somewhere there. I don't want such an obvious line, I guess. Like, the original scene position looked better, so I'm going to rerun my script, and look, the material bits are still saved because those don't change. And ta-da, I'm just gonna go 0, yeah. So this camera, I'm just going to adjust the camera lenses and not care so much about all the other fancy things that I wanted to do. So 72, and then I'm just going to say this is, my depth of field has increased to like 21. Let me see. Okay, I might even do this in my helper settings. So if I do in my camera, I just want camera setup to have 72 and depth of field true. Oh god. Cam.data dot depth of field dot distance 22. So okay, this is good enough. Oh, I can actually reduce my f-stop, I believe, to make it look prettier. Or is it higher? I don't know. But anyway, let's try this, and let's try to... Okay, I have a little bit of sky. Whether or not it's clashing, we just don't care. And then I'm going to put this to play once to be sure that this is what I want to see. And yes, even if the bricks are a bit big, it's not a big deal. Okay, I'm going to render, and this is going to be render animation. I should have all the saved settings that I want here. So, you know, RGBA, I can even, oh, compression can go down to like 10, I guess. Okay, so render animation. And now we can see it in like full. It looks a lot better when properly rendered because the floor is leather. And I think I could actually keep this floor as leather thing once I figure out how to get the grain to like repeat properly. I do like the lighting. It is very like fancy to have tree. I think the sky is not going very well, but at least it's going. So it's gonna take like 25 minutes to continue, and I think I'm just going to stop here for today. It's just like a quick changes to materials, and then I need to go to add to get ignore. I'm just gonna add like all PNG stuff to here, so that should be good enough. yeah, I'm just gonna commit this, and that's done.